Hi there, and welcome to week 7 of our lockdown workouts. Today is arms. I've got my 1k bags of rice, but bottles of wine would be just fine. And I think at this point in our lockdown, that's probably apt. Although you may not have any wine left, which is fine. So just recently I've received a message a few weeks ago from somebody who also teaches Pilates, who wanted to know what I use to record my sessions, and it's this little Sony dictaphone. I can't seem to find the message that was sent to me, so if you are watching, this is what I record the sound of my sessions with. I've tried all sorts of things, but actually just a cheap little dictaphone is probably the easiest one for me. So on with the arms. So I've decided to give you a little bit of a different angle today, just slightly sideways here. I'm going to be in kneeling as I normally am for the arms, because it does seem to work quite nicely. It does work your core quite nicely, a little bit more than standing, interestingly enough, and definitely more than sitting, of course. So kneeling up, I would like your palms facing backwards and grab hold of your weights or your rice or whatever it is that you're using, like this, dropping the shoulders, tucking the chin, tucking the bottom under, and actually take your weight very slightly backwards through your toes behind you. That makes you use your tummy that little bit more. And stretching one arm up to the front and back down. We're just slowing it down slightly today with the arms. Up to the front and back down. Good. So sometimes these slower movements get into the joints that little bit more. So the little muscles around the joints have to work that little bit harder to stabilise, as well as stabilising through our bodies to hold ourselves in this position. So this is a little arm circuit that I think has popped up a few times in these workouts, and it is one of my favourites. It feels like it works us all the way round. So keep squeezing your bum. I apologise for the trampoline squeaking behind me, or in front of me actually, behind you. Behind the virtual me on the camera. Weights together in the front, and we're taking them out to the side and back down, and again nice and slow. This is one of the only exercises that you tend to actually be able to feel through the shoulder blades. It's actually difficult to picture where your shoulder blades are, and it's difficult to feel them because we just don't have the nerve endings and the feedback up to the brain. So we don't actually feel what's going on around the shoulder blades. Good. So keep lifting and lowering. The weights come back together. Tuck your bottom under. Taking it nice and slow. The elbow, as you can see, is bent to about 90 degrees or so. And the elbow and the hand lift at the same rate. Good. So I usually do the next one seated down on a chair, but what we're going to do is just bend forward. So we're sort of kneeling and bending forwards like this. And so you have to use your back muscles and your abs to hold you in that position. So you're just kneeling forwards. The weight is a little bit back through your toes, and you're just taking the weights out to the side. So this is using your back muscles. Draw in your tummy. Again, the elbows and the hands kind of lift at the same rate. And you think about drawing your shoulder blades together a little bit at the back. Good, again, nice and slow. You might feel your hamstrings a little bit here. That's fantastic. You're working your whole body, even on just an arm workout. Good. Keep tucking your chin, lengthening your back of your neck. Good. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. And because we're almost there, let's come down onto hands and knees. And I've been really enjoying doing this one the last few weeks, with the weight out in front, pulsing up to the front, and then to the side, and then the back. I'm going to add together the lifts and the pulses at the end of the range. So we're going to do the lift, nice and slow as we have been. 1, 2, we're going to do 5 of these. 3, 4, 5, and then we're going to do 5 pulses at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Doesn't feel too hard, but remember we've got sideways and backwards to do. So 1, plans in the way. 2, nice and slow. 3, 4, 5, and then pulse up to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Starting to feel it. Backwards now. 1. Just go as far as you can when you come down. Keep the elbows straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pulse at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Put that one down. You can use the same one, but swap to the other one if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, well done. 5, and then pulse at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down. The other arm you're going to be weight bearing through, and you can feel it now a little bit more because you've just worked it. Sideways. 1. Keep your tummy strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pulse at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. And then backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pulse at the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. So surprisingly hard, I say. Weights or bags of rice to the side. A set of press-ups, I promise you, just one. Half press-ups for me today. Pull the shoulders down away from the ears, hands as wide as your mat. Draw in your tummy, tuck your bottom under, tuck your chin. 10 of them. 1. Nice and slow. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well done. 7, 8. 2 more. 9, 10. Fantastic. On to triceps. I'm going to move a little bit further back. So you've got my whole arms in shot. Up tall. Drop the shoulders. Tuck your bottom in. Lean a little bit back. Weights together. 1, 2. Slow it down. I keep forgetting. 3, 4. Let's try and do 20 of these. 5. Nice and slow. 6, 7, 8. Keep tucked under. Another 10. 2, 3. Good. 5, 6. Nice and slow. That's 17. 18. 19. 20. Good. And then because a lot of us are working from home, and then some people are probably going to be getting a few RSI symptoms, which is problems with the forearms. Well, RSI is repetitive strain injury, but it usually happens in the forearms. You're going to have the forearms up. I want you to turn the palms down and turn the palms up. Drop the shoulders, tuck the chin, weight a little bit back, turn down and up. I'm wondering whether this would strengthen and stretch out a little bit through those forearms. You'd think that I always go and film where the kids are playing, but it kind of is the opposite. I go and film and then they come and join me on whatever there is next to me and make as much squeaky noise as they can. Good. Let's just do forearms here. Lift them down. Good. But it's actually been nice in lockdown to not get rid of them, to film, to just get on with it. And then turn the palms down. We're going to go the other way, it's a little bit harder. 2, 3. Bit of a weird exercise, isn't it? 7. My kids never seem to think I'm weird. Just watch me do all of this stuff. And don't even bat an eyelid. Good. Roll your shoulders a couple of times. Well done. There's another arms workout done, another 10 minutes. Great stuff. We're on week 7. I can't believe it. Let's just keep going. This is something I think I'm always going to do. I'm filming it the day before and it comes on at 6:30 the next morning. I schedule it on YouTube for the next morning. Just so you can see the craziness constantly going on behind me.